Well, what brought me to Raffa Clinic is the state that I've lost my kids, and it took me about 8 months to be able to figure out what type of life and what that I want to live. I knew I was done with the chaos and the drug and addiction life and living on the streets. And so by due to that, I realized that I was done with that type of life. I've always wanted to experience the life that I've always seen in movies. I didn't want to be the kind of parent that my parents was towards me, where they just shook me off. They believed in the children should be seen, not heard. And I didn't want to be that type of parent. I wanted where I could be understanding and be able to get on my kids' level, not stake a question what they tell me, not stake a question myself when I come to parenting, or there's a different way to be able to communicate and be there for my kids in a totally different way than what I was when I was growing up. My next steps is to be able to share this enjoyable life with my kids and continue fighting for them. I don't care how long it takes for me to be able to bring them home. I'm not giving up. I don't care how long it takes, I'm not giving up on them. And I just want to them, they seen the old me was always addiction. I was in and out, I was angry all the time. I was constantly fighting and fussing with people. It was like, but I want for them to get to know the real me, who I am today. And I can't wait to see the expression or, the way they act, when they can be able to accept me for me being mom, and then I'm totally different than what they're used to.
I've known Stacy most of her life, I guess, but I started talking to her in January of this year. And when I talked to her, she told me, that she'd been through a lot of trouble. She had lost her kids, and she was homeless, and she was having a lot of problems. And I just started a great job here in Texas, and I told her, I said, look, why don't you come down here with me and we'll find a way to make it work. We'll get your kids back. You stay up there, you're gonna fall back in the same place that you've been in. So she come down here, and she was here, I guess, about a month. She come down here in February, and I asked her, what do you need to do to get your stuff started to where you can get your kids back? And she said, I don't know. So she started making phone calls, and she got a hold of the Raffa Clinic, and it was just a true blessing. I mean, she called them one day, the next day they already had her doing releases and sending her places that she needed to go and contacting her caseworkers in Georgia. I mean, they was on top of their game.
It's just that I wanted to say and thank all y'all at Raffa Clinic for them being very supportive and understanding and very welcoming to me. They have opened my eyes and made me see that, yeah, I can be able to do this, and they didn't give up on me.